What you frowning for is my need. Better let's talk about it. Oh, better let's talk about it. What's eating you up? Or you got some baby mama issues you're dealing with? Better let's talk about it. You're 2 years old.
This week, I found cause to worry about young men. Most young men are single. Most young women are not.
The normal way, actually, that people start relationships in the vast majority of cultures is to be like, it is like semi-arranged marriage, right? Like not the full, you've never met this person before, 13-year-olds, whatever, getting betrothed, like not like that, but the sort of you're introduced by family members, mutual friends, you're known in the community, you go to the church, whatever it is, and then both of your family consent to the marriage. Was that you would have an economic relationship, and a reproductive relationship, but you weren't best friends. Mm-hmm. And actually, I don't think husbands and wives used to talk to each other as much as they do now. I think people used to have much more homosocial kind of lives. Mm-hmm. You'd hang out with other men, you'd hang out with other women. You wouldn't necessarily hang out a lot with the opposite sex, including your spouse. So this idea that like the going up to a person in the bar is like the normal and natural way of starting relationships, I don't think is historically accurate.
You might be wondering why on earth is there a 30-minute countdown before the show starts. The show starts 5 p.m. West African time on Tuesday. So the whole essence of this 30-minute countdown is to allow people who are subscribed for the show, for the live stream, to join us. What you can do right now is call your friends, your families, gather together in the chat as we count down to the live stream. 5 p.m. Tuesdays, West African time is when the show starts. Okay, so make sure you subscribe. You click the like button, you click the bell so that you get notified as soon as we start. So we'll start in a couple of minutes. All right, I'm looking forward to that.
There's a presumption that you should get married, and if you don't get married, there's something wrong with you. If you've got a girlfriend and you've been with her for 5 years, and you say to someone, "We're getting married," they go, "Oh, that's great." They don't go,
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on the time you're seeing this live stream. My name is Igwe Chimera Comfort, and I'm going to be the host for today. So join me for this amazing conversation. We'll be talking about love, sex, and social media. So welcome me, my guest, my audience for today.
Hi.
All right, introduce yourself.
Hello, I'm Emmanuel.
Nice to have you here. What's your
Yeah,
name?
I'm a film person.
Nice to have you. I'm Adishima. Nice to have you. William.
I'm Michaela.
Nice to have you. William.
I'm Lola Virgin.
Nice to have you. William.
I'm Randy.
My name is Grace.
I'm Sama.
Nice to have you guys. So, today's conversation is really going to be a very long one. I hope you guys have fun. So, on the issue of social media, we all know social media was brought for. So we all know social media was brought for positive impact. You get, But over the course of time, with our Gen Z buddies, you know what's going on social media now. You all can relate. Can you relate? You guys should say something now. Yeah. So we're going to talk about that part and the issue of love and all of that. So I'm going to throw a question to you guys. Do you think it's possible to find love on social media? Okay, have you found love on social media before? Why are you guys smiling?
Well, I think it's possible to find love on social media.
Have you found love?
Yeah, but not true love.
What do you mean by not true love?
Yes, found love. Yeah, but not true love actually.
Why
So
do you
it's
say
possible. But because you need to have a level of connection that is off the internet to actually call it like true love. You can't just be chatting and texting and thinking you found true love. That's not true love.
I want to ask you a personal question. Where did you find this particular girl that you're discriminating like this?
I'm not discriminating actually.
Yeah, you're discriminating now. Why are you saying it wasn't true love?
Actually, it was back then, it was on Facebook.
Facebook. Wow.
Yeah, so like it was back in 2017, 18. So like Facebook back then was popping and stuff.
Yeah.
So like it was fun. Actually, it was fun at first.
Okay.
Got talking. And over time we got like comfortable with each other, and the whole relationship started online. So I got to find out that was a mistake.
Mistake how?
Yes, because you're not supposed to start relationships online.
What do you mean by that?
Why would you start relationships
Online
online?
dating works, you know that.
Maybe not.
Probably
for
it
me.
didn't work for you. And I felt you're a bit much more younger and naive. That's just my own point
Yeah,
of view.
a little bit.
Yes. So I suggest you
Honestly,
try
I
it.
feel like
Yeah.
if you really want to like have a genuine relationship, like
Okay.
you try to lean more towards like face-to-face kind of relationship.
So you mean I can't find love on social media?
It will be very, very hard actually,
Really?
because you're a person, that guy is a person, he has access to hundreds of other ladies online. So
Actually, I beg to differ. Because what works for Mr. A
That's
might
just-
not work for Mr. B, you know?
no,
And
I'm just
I understand where you're coming from, but like nowadays that everybody is so swamped up with work and they're trying to, get the bag. The
Honestly.
only place you have to find love is social media.
Yes.
So you have your dating apps, your regular Instagram, and then you meet nice people, classmates, old soulmates, rekindle some
He
good
didn't
flames.
say you can't find love on social media.
No, you
No,
actually
it's
categorize it that way.
It is
Categorize
difficult.
You said it's
to find
difficult to find
love
love
on
on
social
social
media.
media.
It is difficult.
Okay.
Honestly.
But-
I think, sorry,
Yeah.
continue. The Moses Bliss.
Yeah.
I think the first conversation, I'm just like as an example, right? I think based on what I read, first conversation he had was on social media with, I think it was the day he liked
I
his
think
picture
so.
and all that, right? And I'm very sure they didn't get to meet themselves every day because I think she's based in UK, right? So he chatted and conversed via social media, right? So he just when he even eventually proposed, he had to make out time, right, to propose.
With
So
the
it's
Gen Z
possible.
generation, it's just more rampant to see, social media love
Yeah.
than the regular 1980
Yeah, kind of, yes,
hide under
yes,
the tree
yes,
in the
yes,
mountain.
that's right.
Yeah,
And
but
all
would you
that.
classify the recent Gen Z love as
As
true
true
love?
It actually
Because,
depends because everybody's raised differently, and as we like to say it, we have like our own different perspective and opinion or understanding of life. So what we Gen Z see as love now is someone who can scratch your back and you scratch theirs. So it's a beneficial kind of relationship.
Transactional.
But the 1980s was more of I'm the man, I'm gonna take care of you, you're gonna sit down in the kitchen, you're gonna do this. It was just a very rigid structure, women for the kitchen, men for the gate kind of thing. But
I felt like men back in the days knew what they wanted. Right now,
Men
guys
still
on
know
social
what they
media
want.
don't know what they want.
Men still know what
No, I'm
they want.
serious. I have to say,
It's just that
Men still know what they want.
Okay, now,
actually.
why will a guy, a full-grown guy, send nudes to a total stranger you don't know
He does not know what he wants, but men know what they want.
No, I'm trying
Can I say
I'm trying to
this?
give it
Can I
that.
say
It's
this?
not only men,
I would
women do
love
the same thing too.
Can I
I've seen a lot of ladies on their status.
He's even more rampant.
What I want to say is that, a guy having to send nude to a girl, I think he knows, and I would love it if men were more direct. This is why I want to enter into a relationship with you. It's for sex. This person is for marriage. I think we should be more direct. But the guy who sends
you shouldn't
nude,
say that. You shouldn't say
really,
that.
really,
If a guy
because
tells me I want you for sex, that's offensive. I will slap you.
that's
It's
the
on
what.
social media, so you can't actually slap him.
No, like
You
that.
can't have sex online.
But do you know? Okay, what if it comes? Oh, I love you. I would like to get married to you, and you guys get into a relationship, and along the line,
I think it's better.
you would actually eventually blame him. Like
Yeah.
you could have. So it's I just believe strongly that just come out straight. If the girl is cool with it, fine. If he's not cool with it, look for someone else.
Well,
So that's
society
my-
has made it very difficult to come out as plain and. They say the Gen Z generation are very direct, like we just open our mouths, we don't have filter. So even if adults are listening to this now, they'll be like, what are you saying? Like, where is this done?
Yeah,
Kind
but
of
he's
thing.
right,
But it
though.
saves a lot if you're giving clarity.
It does.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
saves a
it's
lot.
right,
It saves you all the
because-
drama kind of thing. It's just that most times I might be really attracted to you, and if it's not you,
No,
I don't want anybody else.
It becomes direct from the very beginning. I don't think there should be any attraction. If he tells you that, okay, I want you for sex from the very beginning, or which
But even for
emotions are
sex,
you
there has to be
developing?
an attraction.
No, well,
I don't mean to be biblical, but
Not
then
really.
David's son and his sister Tamara,
Yeah.
there was an attraction. They were maidens, they were ladies. He was literally the prince, but he was so focused on Tamara, and it was just for sex. So for sex, there has to be an attraction, and sometimes you can be so blinded by that obsession that if it's not this person, it can't.
well, I hope you know.
That's
I hope you know.
that's if
Men do
we are-
not have to be obsessed or attracted to have sex. Men have
No,
sex for
that's a lie.
having sex.
Can I say that?
Definitely.
Can I say that?
Unless
Definitely.
you're a dog. There's a
Have you-
difference between a man and a dog.
Nah,
Let's-
don't do like that. You can't call them dogs because
No, there are people
we have
who decide to have sex
What do
for
you mean?
fun. And
Yes,
some,
of course.
They decide to have sex just
even
to get
ladies
money,
have
right?
sex for fun.
So,
Even ladies have sex for fun. So I don't think you would label them dogs because if you label them dogs, that means the ladies that have sex for fun are also dogs.
Even if you go on Sunday note comment section, you see some particular lady saying, I'm sweet. Come and have sex with you.
Exactly. So what do you call those ones?
So disgusting.
no, actually,
Those
I
are the
think
ones
there
into the
are
business
set of
now.
people who they have sex
Those are
for
the
fun.
hot girls.
There are those who, girls and guys,
Yeah.
basically. So there are those who decide to have sex with you because they want something in return, like money and all that. That's why we have the shows and all that.
Sugar daddy.
Sugar daddy and mummies and all that, right? So there are some who, the basis of them having sex with you is because they love you or feel
Yeah,
so.
that's where attraction comes in.
Yes, that's where the attraction comes in, right? So, no, there are some girls who don't have sex with you if they don't feel attracted to you. They don't want the
Just
money.
depends on personality.
They're not doing it for fun, personality. So they're not doing it for fun, they're not doing it to get money. But they're attracted to you and they can do anything. Sir, it is. I know. I know someone. So, well, for me, talking about guys having to come out direct. I want to date a girl because I know if I come out direct and this is what I want, she'll refuse. I don't go direct. From personally, I would.
Okay, so you
And I
prefer to
get what I
deceive.
want.
Get what you want.
Yeah, because if
I hope you know karma is real. Do you know
Well,
about that?
Karma is not right.
Karma is real. Who said that?
well,
Karma
if
is
you
real.
believe,
It might not come
if you
for
believe
you, come for
karma
your
is real.
kids.
Nah,
That's
it's
just
not
how
real.
it
It's not real.
No, really,
Karma is not real.
well, forget about that.
You know, most of
Forget
the
about
things you're facing right now, I'm not trying to bash
It's
you,
a
but most of
lie.
the things you're
It is
encountering
a
right now
lie.
is what your father did in the
It
past.
is
Really,
a
I
lie.
don't
You
believe
probably
that.
break
I don't
someone's
believe
heart.
that.
I'm telling
believe
you.
that.
It is a lie.
I'm telling you.
Okay.
There are some men that
That's
are
what you
like
believe and
married
it's fine.
and they can't give birth, like they can't have children. Why?
It has nothing to do with
Because there was a lady
Some-
they promised marriage in the past.
Yeah,
Yes, it happens.
It reminds you of that passage in the Bible that says
I'm telling you.
the sins of the father will be upon the children. Well,
Is that karma?
Actually.
Maybe that's so much of Nollywood
No,
film.
you actually have to.
Well,
Honestly.
You It actually happens, honestly. So,
But sex is really just about the mind. You cannot have sex with somebody you are not attracted to.
You are wrong. Really? No.
you can
But
actually.
you know,
You are wrong.
what you frowning for? Here's my ear. Better let's talk about it. Oh, better let's talk about it. What's eating you up? Or you got some baby mama issues you're dealing with? Better let's talk about it. You're 2-year-old in hidden shoes and you don't know where your next meal's coming from. Better let's talk about it. Let's talk about life, let's talk about sex, let's talk about God, let's talk about you. Better let's talk about it. Cause we all need a shoulder to lean on in adversity. Here's mine. Come on, brother, let's talk about it. Let's talk about life, let's talk about God, let's talk about you, let's talk about me. Brother, let's talk about it. Brother, let's talk about it. I know sometimes life can get fuzzy and the future so blurry. You can talk about it. Sometimes all you need is some listening ears, someone to brag on to. Here I am. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about life. Let's talk about you. Let's talk about sex. Let's talk about God. Let's talk about all the things you really want to rap about. Ooh, brother, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about life. Let's talk about food. Let's talk about sex. Let's talk about me. Let's talk about God. Let's talk about it. Ooh, let's talk about it.
I didn't click on it. Yeah, that's the most uncomfortable thing.
I needed to know because I know those kind of stuff are tempting. You get? I might just watch it and
I didn't watch at all.
Okay, so
Is that out of experience?
So like, oh, you know what, Ijari? That's 15 naira. I'll explain to her. 2009, later that day. 11,950 was with in fact, he left my account. I'm still paying. As I'm remembering now, I'm still paying to bring it. I'm still paying. Like all those scam. The links, they send the links. That's why I don't even click. Don't send any link to me. I don't want to anything that I cannot access directly on Facebook. Asking me to go somewhere else to go and click a link, I don't patronize. So,
so do you have any experience, any uncomfortable experience?
Actually, my experience, I caused it myself.
Really?
Yeah.
Love to
All
hear
this
that.
Telegram, I want to watch film on Telegram. So I clicked on the link and it popped up. I just saw, I started seeing nude. I tried to block it. Quickly.
You also try to block it.
Yes, if you try to block it, the best thing is to
it will redirect you to another page.
Yes, to redirect you.
Really?
To another page.
Not all of us are bad days actually.
Yes.
Yeah, they are still good guys.
The best thing is just to leave that site completely and refresh it.
So you got so you
that's why I'm always careful whenever I go on Instagram, like I want to go and watch all these pirated films. I'm always careful.
So have anybody spammed you before, like on Snapchat?
No, not on Snapchat.
Really?
I don't
Why?
do that. I don't like
So
it.
no Snapchat tricks.
I don't do it.
No
I think
private.
someone did that to me on
I
Facebook
don't do it.
at some point, but I didn't click on the link, so I just saw it.
So what did you know? How did you know what was inside?
I know. From experience, I know. So I didn't bother clicking.
No problem. Please, we'd love to hear. So what those uncomfortable moments?
Okay,
Social media.
I think there was a time I posted something on my Snapchat, I guess.
Wow.
So someone like entered my DM, and the first thing is going to send is this 100 1 to 100 answer question.
Okay, so
Somebody I don't know
okay.
before. So it's just so
Red flag.
Yeah, so uncomfortable. You didn't say anything, and the first thing you just say is send this 100 this thing. I just had to just remove the person because
You're blocking.
why the fuck would you send me that?
At least it's better it sends you 100 questions than sending you strict surface.
No, why would you? It's not even like normal 100 this, you know. What is your name? Do you do this? Do you do that? Can you? All those.
I also encountered.
You know that kind of stuff.
Facebook,
Like why?
Someone just a random person just chat you up like if I something I will make you rich. They want to do what else?
Kind of.
Yes.
Yeah, that's very wrong.
I've seen it all. So, social media has been a roller coaster. I started using social media at a very young age. I think around when I was 8.
Wow.
Yes, I was exposed to technology very early. So I would see all this stuff pop up and innocently go and report to my mother. Mom is like, in Igbo, don't watch that thing, it's not good. If you look at that, you go to FIR. Okay, but we all have the puberty stage where you're really curious. You want to see what's there, you know? Yeah. But it was, as much as I was curious, like when there was this, I don't know what happened, but there was this movie site, and then they were like, something, the Kama Sutra. And I'd always heard my friends talk about Kama Sutra this and Kama Sutra that and Kama Sutra. And I wanted to see what Kama Sutra was. Oh God, it happened to be a PDF book. It was so long. God, I hate reading. So that was how I ended up not reading that book. But I downloaded it. I had it in my phone for weeks, months. But I was not able to read it because there was too many pages. And I think I just got to a point where I had like a very strengthened relationship with God, and I was really curious on how to stop that negative feeds. And I stopped using Snapchat, except I want to actually take selfies. Kind of thing.
Why did you stop using Snapchat? What was the experience with Snapchat like?
Men.
What did they
boys? It's not men, it's boys. Because I've seen men, I've seen boys. It's boys. The answer is
they
boys.
sent you streaks.
This
streaks. They asked for your nude.
Is weird. You cannot ask for my nude without collecting blocking. I'm a very weird person. Like as you are saying it, you will not type to finish. My share blocking straight. I don't have patience. So, but I didn't really like. I'm not a very sociable person in reality, so I can't. Before that, I'm looking at you like, if I say you know the person being that idea, I would just block you straight. So I limited my social media a lot, and then the way you can change that is from your setting for the silence, please. For the exposure and everything, it's just on your settings. Just put it to PG-13. So it looks like it's a 13-year-old child that's using the phone and you're good to go. Oh. It blocks everything out straight up.
That's good. So what's your experience like with social media?
Anyway, I can't really say I have much experience because I'm not really a social media type. It's just it's on and off. But the few periods then, okay, like I said before, story on my status. And next time says one wonderful girl. Wow. Now decide to do one dance video. Wow, one video. Now start showing wonders.
And I'm sure you complimented her.
Complete. Anyway, it's very easy. Block.
Then how come did you have?
It might be cosmate now. So when you cosmate, that's the only thing I'm able to block such persons probably.
Like,
No,
why don't you
just
just
that.
block her?
No, it depends. If I see continuously,
Baba,
I will
just
block.
said you watched and saved that video.
But if it's someone that I know, like a classmate, and it's someone that kind of, okay, Alpha, please, this thing, or maybe probably I'll just mute it, move it.
Really?
I will not watch that particular stuff.
So I want to ask you a question. Are you on Instagram?
No, I don't do Instagram. I only open Instagram because it was compulsory.
All right, thank you so much. Please, can we hear your story?
My story.
Yeah. What has it been like on like social media?
The thing is, I don't really have any uncomfortable understanding. When it comes to sexual stuff.
Okay, you found it was really okay, right?
Okay, it's just normal to me. Just normal stuff. The only thing I would say is, let me say, weird on social media is the media trolls. Like, how it's easy for you to just insult anybody.
I'm telling you, we're getting to that part.
That's the only, just go
It's
through
really
someone
crazy,
comment section
honestly.
and,
I'm telling you.
insult your generation.
Depression.
It's just, anybody just, as long as
As long as they have a phone,
yes,
they're just keyboard warriors.
just
They're there to type nonsense.
check the profile, you see.
You see a small child insulting, like.
Person, just say, I can feed your generation.
I'm telling you.
It's just that.
Social media is giving people lots of crazy
the thing,
privilege, honestly.
That's the only thing. So just, I limit my social media activities.
Oh, okay.
I'm usually let's say the troll. Just.
You give them the savage response they deserve.
I don't reply when
Really?
it comes to all this kind of stuff.
Have you been dragged before online?
No, mostly. People, something they tell me is I don't associate myself with Nigerian pages and the rest. So people I argue with, people I troll are foreigners. So
Really?
once they see that okay, I'm getting ahead of them in the arguments, they the results to the name calling, they'll just go to my profile and say, geez, look at your name and stuff, I just said your name out loud and my table starts to levitate, stuff like that, so like recent one, I think last week, it was just a football banter, so, I was winning the guy, I knew I was winning the guy, so he went to my profile and my profile picture had me smiling, and he just commented that I should go fix my teeth. For us here, it's people like it. Though somehow I don't really like it. But
people really like it.
People that see me, they like it and stuff like that.
I'm proud of my gap.
It was just like, go fix your teeth. So he ended up deleting all the comments he wrote to me. But I knew I had the upper hand then. When
So have you had, okay, let me ask you a direct question. Have you had your gender approach online?
Yes.
Tell us about it now.
The thing is, first is, I don't really, when it comes to texting, I don't really enjoy texting.
Okay, so you talk to them on video call?
Texting, just anything phone, I don't really enjoy it. I prefer physical contact, physical conversation. So when it comes to talking to the opposite gender online, I've never told anybody, I can tell myself that, I've never told anybody, any girl that, hey, I like you on social media. That's never happened.
Is it,
and I don't
I'm
think
sorry,
it will happen.
guy or a girl?
I have never. Am I
I'm asking you a question. I'm asking you a question. You're trying to be directed. I'm asking you, have you had your fellow gender approach you, tell you, I like you, all of that?
My fellow gender?
Yes, now. I said now.
My fellow gender?
Yes,
why
now.
would they approach me?
What do you mean?
The thing is,
Gay is on the rise.
I wouldn't say I'm homophobic.
And for you to say you put a smiley picture on your, I'm sending a message now.
That's.
It's you not experienced it, right? I know someone who has experienced it.
Lots of
The
people
guy is
really
cute,
experience
good
it,
looking,
honestly.
and the guy approached him. He was like, "Guy, how far?"
And they're willing to spend on you. That's the best part.
They happen to individuals.
They happen
Anyway,
to
the one that happened to me, the person did not say it directly, but he was using body language. My roommates even actually set me up. We had it was later I got to know. We had it was on the group chat. We had an argument. I think I needed something, so I posted on the group chat that I needed. Okay, I wanted to fix some wire and I needed plier, so I posted it that that's how the thing started. So arguments. So the person mentioned something. Okay, he tried to enter me. Let me put it that way. That got me annoyed. So along the line, one of the person decided. It was later I saw his name, Gay Queen. Me, I didn't even put mind. Even that was his name on WhatsApp, Gay Queen. So the person tried to mediate, not knowing that there was something else going on. Then along the line, I started private chatting me. We talk, and he wanted to see me. I didn't know. It was later I discovered that after the whole banter, I discovered that one of my roommates was friends with him. So it's like, I communicated with that one that he wanted to see.
Probably he has used your roommate.
He has seen me before, so he wanted to get close to me. I just knew that the guy, one day came to the room. We were all in the room. How the room became suddenly empty, I did not know. It was because I had seen that game Queen. I already knew his reputation. He was giving cigar. Me, I just kind of like focus on my phone. I don't want problems. So later on, I was not giving him back the response he needed.
Yeah.
But it didn't stop there. Along the line, sometimes he would stop me along the road, monitor the time. Was trying. I had to just avoid. I'll go out in the morning, come back late in the evening. I know we will not see each other.
What is kidnap you when you're coming back later?
It's not possible. No, it's not possible.
Okay. That's interesting. So how about you? What's your experience like with social media?
I don't really have much experience on social media because once I enter, I don't want to last. I delete it. Really? It's so uncomfortable, especially Facebook. You get unnecessary comments from guys. Most guys that chatted me up were like Indians. And they're very
Indian.
their dignity are so low. Like,
Send their names.
They won't even chat you. They will start video call immediately.
Hey, beautiful. I'm like, hey,
Send their
what's your
names
name?
right away.
You either hear Prantalito. Weird names. I'm like, what? Then he says it again. I'm like, don't worry. And the next thing, hey, I can book you a flight to India. And he says it's new. Want to meet?
Like,
And I'm like, it's disgusting. Like, it's not even showing any manly.
no approach. I'm
telling you.
Romantic.
Like, I just delete it. It's just unnecessary.
Honestly, I don't blame people that really avoid social media because it's more like a marketplace for people to sell their shit, and it's really crazy out there. It's really crazy. Let me tell you, if a guy wants to come to my DM, it's actually okay. At least I'll feel like, well, I'm still relevant, I'm cute. Yeah, but you come in with a bad approach. First, you're sending me your need. Are you crazy?
Conversation.
You understand? First of all, at least compliment the lady. Don't just come in there. Hey, who is hey? I don't understand. Do I sell ice cream?
Guy, as they hot, you don't want to make it cold. That's why.
No, I'm serious. So, man of approach really matters. So, you can't just come tell me, hey, at least compliment. Hi, I saw your profile. You look cute.
Like someone
What's
did this
your name?
one
Where
day.
are you chatting from? You get it's okay.
Well, I still feel.
I think that's where you're chatting from gets on my nerve. I'm sorry. I don't know why. But you see that where you chatting? What are you asking?
Do you know
It's actually a polite manner. Like, it's actually quite polite.
That's why I say I'm sorry, both to us and the viewers. But you just come in and jail.
It's funny enough, it's a weird fact. There are people who actually are cool with that. So if you've done it to 2, 3, 4, 5 one day, turn them down, you won't go ahead. But there are people who comply. That's why they still feel, I think it's a good way to go. They do it for every girl.
Even starting.
It's actually a bad way to go, but
those 4 people that agree to them now.
Actually, well, so they still feel
my point of bias.
Okay.
Ladies generally, I think, well, maybe from conversations about big guys, they like to be publicly rude now. A fine girl, like on comments like maybe like 100K people
likes and views, yeah.
And someone pinpoints you and tell you that you are good looking. You like it now. That's the But now you're coming and saying you don't like it. I'm like,
No,
like
the compliments are okay. Oh, they're very lovely. It gives you the hype.
Yeah.
It's like somebody
Feel
sees
like
your
a
picture
woman.
and they're like,
Feel pretty.
I'm also set.
Exactly.
That kind of thing. I would vibe with that. But then the conversation is not even where it's supposed to be going, or it's not being channeled right, and you now start with, where are you chatting from? Are you a kidnapper, sir? Why don't you know my location?
Well, I you will not like blame them. You want to know.
The thing is, okay, if I want to ask a girl, like, let me say, I'm enjoying this conversation and I feel I want to meet her physically.
Yeah.
So, how would I ask?
At some points that will come in.
It has to also be reciprocated. Whatever you try, I think people should always ensure that whatever they're giving, they're receiving. So you have to make sure that the girl you're talking to is also on the same page with you. Because girls will go to a length for somebody they like, but they will not push, even slippers.
So are you
for
saying,
somebody they don't like.
are you saying there are some guys that will ask you where you chatting from, then you'll be very eager to respond?
No.
So what are you saying now?
No, that's a me thing.
So you don't respond where you're chatting from at all? So if the guy wants to know where you're living,
Or wants to meet with you,
so you don't do follow up?
I post regularly without my location, or I put an abstract location. I don't know, maybe it's the way I grew up in a very insecure environment a lot of times. So you're either hearing kidnapping or shooting, and then the place I school, there is constant death. If you hear Imo State or Lo, there is constant death. I'm telling you. So your security is just very primary to you. So the moment you're asking me, especially from social media, you can't trust people on social media. I don't know your father, I don't know your mother.
Obviously, it's not asking from a case of harm. Like
I
you get.
know,
Just
but it
want
doesn't
to,
change
like,
the
get
fact that I
to
have
better.
to be as alert as possible.
But we
Even
started
if you have been talking
this
with this person,
conversation with you can find love on social media, and you
You
agreed.
can.
You agreed. Then how will you?
So how you
How will I
guys-
love you
find
if I
love
don't
when
know
we
where
were-
There has to be a level. There has to be a level of communication,
like, a long time.
or a time before you now say, wait. It cannot even come as
Well,
where you chatting from.
I think-
Okay, now
but
like,
I
what
think-
are you ways?
I think the guy will want to know that the girl is talking with
What if you want to
is
send
not
it
in
like
Akwa Ibom or Zamfara.
And
He
the
needs
place
to
that this
know.
thing gives me the ick is like, you send me hi, how are you? Oh, hey, beautiful. Da 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 da. Next line, third sentence, new chat. Where are you chatting from?
No, that's what
That's what me and even
that's
talking
where
about.
that's what
But
For some guys that don't want to waste their time, they will ask the question
No,
so that
that's
they
where-
will
that's
know
where that changes.
if they can actually go ahead with the conversation, right?
That's where, honestly, if we're being honest, that's where.
I'm talking
Yes, obviously.
I'm talking 3 sentences in. We're not on a blind date.
That's-
Come on.
that's where
It's
actually-
literally social media.
Yeah.
We have a lot of time to go over each other's locations.
That's true.
But like, let there be
Not at the very
a
beginning.
level
You
of
have
Yeah.
talked
Yeah.
about it,
communication.
You're still strangers,
If I
you don't know
even
each other.
Okay, what you're
reveal my
saying is that
location.
that's
That's
true. Time in getting to know you, and at the long run, like, by find out that you're not chatting from even Nigeria.
No, it does not have to be so long like that. You guys should at least
At
share
least you have
something.
gotten intimate to some extent.
Yeah, just talk.
Lagos.
It's not
That
really much
doesn't
of a
involve
big-
your
Lagos is a
location.
big city now.
Exactly.
Yeah. Doesn't know where in Lagos. Well,
Okay, why would you have that? You know, people the insecurity now is crazy. You can't just tell anybody anything. If the person means that, it might be
So now
dead
the person will start looking for you.
or else you have your GPS.
No, you can narrow your location down. If you mention Lagos, okay, now we have reduced it to Lagos. Look for you. So it's
Ultimate
possible.
search.
You can as well
You
get
look
your
at
location
if
video.
that person posts location often, like your pictures, that's when you can be caught. And really,
So if that's the case, then
Location
why
can
are
be
celebrities like? Why are most of them not armed?
No, it's just an instance. It's just an instance. If someone means harm and he asks you for a
Bro,
location,
lady, you don't like the guy. That's why you're
See,
not.
really, sincerely, like she said,
No.
and that's what she mentioned, right?
everybody
That's what she mentioned.
get
right?
waiting, they actually they worry them, right?
Yeah.
If somebody who's wearing the shoe that knows where is it paining them. Everybody has a different ache or something
I'm not
that
trying
they're not
to guess
very
what you
free
said.
exposing, right? So for a celebrity, it might be the fact that it's her marriage that's more of maybe what she wants to keep private, not her location.
Yeah.
Okay.
And she's a celebrity.
most of the celebrities don't even post the thing while they are doing it. They post it after they have done it.
Oh, yeah. For security purposes.
For security purposes. So I might go to Dubai today. When I come back next week or next 2 weeks,
I'll
post it.
Like that's son. Yeah.
That's for them. It might not be something that they want to really about.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, so last on the list. So what's that uncomfortable experience?
I don't really have any uncomfortable experience. I just don't like some social media.
But you like Snapchat, you do Snapchat.
Number one.
No, for TikTok, I don't have TikTok.
I don't like TikTok for any reason. I don't like the people using TikTok.
Really? Wow. Everyone using TikTok.
Not everyone now, like, but like.
Actually, I'm actually in support what I said.
I don't like
some
that
girls
app
on
is
TikTok
just-
are crazy.
No, I don't even have the app, so I don't even say no.
Some girls on TikTok are so crazy, honestly.
No,
God.
Even Snapchat.
Their contents are
You
crazy.
can see dumb stuff. You can just see people go on live and they're
Talking out of
doing
points.
FaceTime.
I
Honestly.
think TikTok is even good. It fits you what you want.
No, TikTok is not
sometimes
good.
they bring-
Okay, permit me to call a name. Candy the Teddy. Who knows her? I don't know. That guy's like that.
I didn't
Oh,
look
okay.
at it, tell you.
See that girl now on your screen. What information is she giving to
So
the
there's a
world?
lot of
Very
nonsense
ras
there.
girl.
There's a lot
What
of
information?
nonsense there.
Well,
TikTok,
where?
I think for TikTok, this is where what you like and the algorithm plays a role. So for my TikTok, where I'm always liking either a lot of preachings or minimalist behavior, where it's either a minimalist type of housing or minimalist type of spending or kind of thing. That's what I see a lot on my feed. My sister is more of a dancer, right? So it's everything music, dance, everything music, dance kind of thing. So you're seeing Purple Speedy and the rest and all their dance. And then if it's someone who's really liking a lot of businesses and all that, person will keep seeing business videos. So my brother, what have you
No,
been
like, does it really
It's
work?
not the same.
Does it really work on TikTok?
I used
I
it for
think
a
my
short
experience
while.
on Instagram,
I used it
right?
for a short while, and then I discovered that all the things I've been saying is not really making sense.
And
So
maybe-
how long does it take for them to?
No, maybe you didn't
arrange
like,
their
you didn't like a
program for me?
particular topic. Did you?
No, not
While-
really.
while
It's
you're-
just that the things they were
Uh-huh.
bringing, the things they were
I think
bringing.
There is a button for you down there.
Yeah,
You
you
tap
should,
it and
yes,
you
you should.
scroll and then you see not interested.
Yeah.
Tap it, not interested.
That's true.
Okay.
Everything related to that particular type of video, but the hashtag will not be there.
Oh, wow. Well, I usually preach
Thank you.
against. I usually
TikTok,
preach against the app.
sign me up as your ambassador.
Anyways, well, that's just I just don't like the app.
But you do
The only
Snapchat.
app I use, the only social media I use is Twitter, because you know, you
People
actually
on Twitter now.
Keyboard warriors.
what you like, what the people like, what people have in their head
Their
is what you
mindset,
see.
yeah.
You don't see videos and okay, you see videos though, but like mostly it's what people have exactly in their head that you
Yes.
see. So I like to like read stuff and
They have really insultive things in their head.
yeah, that's yeah, that's what I don't like.
It's
about
actually
it.
fun. How to
People a lot,
It's very,
honestly.
very
You're
fun.
catching
Very,
up.
very
They really
fun.
show people a lot.
Very, very fun.
What do you say?
This bro is a pastor.
The pastor.
Hear me? No, I'm not a pastor. Pastor, okay?
Yeah, he's a very spiritual person.
Yeah, so like I don't like the troll parts. I don't like the troll parts, you know, where a celeb will post a picture.
Have you been
like,
trolled before?
Nah, never.
You have
Never.
not.
Yeah. Now I'm a fan of Davido.
Yeah.
So like whatever I post,
What is it?
whatever I post,
What is it?
whether good or bad, you will always see people under, you know, insulting and stuff. And I feel like it's not supposed to be so, you know. Keypad warriors behind the keypad. You can't really say those
telling
things
you.
in real life. So like that's one area.
serious?
That's one problem about social media. This,
Yeah,
the bully there is just too much.
Yeah.
The
Are you
bullying is
serious
too
that
much, honestly.
When I type it in, I won't be able to say it.
Most of them can't say it.
No,
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yes.
I think you don't know.
no,
I think
really,
you don't
they are-
know what
they
people
are-
are capable of doing.
There are very few people who can actually see
Very,
what they
very,
type,
very, very,
right? But I still
very, very.
feel when you get to know the caliber of the person you're talking to, there'll be this kind of, pushback like, you should not be saying this. Even if you have to say something right, it should be in a polite manner. It's not just be on
Yeah, but people just people have people
But it's
just
not
say
everybody.
stuff.
It's not everybody.
People say stuff honestly.
Some people don't say, they don't care.
People say
Just
lots
say
of
it,
things.
as if it comes to the head.
The worst is when someone end up and start dragging your parents, your mama, your papa. Why?
That one is
very disrespectful nonsense. I'm telling you.
If you don't want all of those things, you stay off. It's not
staying off. It's not going to pop up.
It's not. See that social media space. It's not for you. It's for everybody, the sensible and the senseless.
So how to get you are in support of people displaying their madness online.
It's a level ground. Anybody that doesn't have sense, display your senselessness. You shouldn't say that.
To take a level of
this is where I'm going to. I'm telling you that, irrespective of whether I come in and it's my data.
Yeah.
What do you mean by that?
Wait now.
Let me tell you something. When you're consuming your data.
If you're having a conversation, and you decide to go dirty, like exchange insults.
Yeah.
It's survival of the fittest now.
Sure. It starts from there. But
you need to consider people's emotions.
Yeah. If you have experienced cyberbullying,
if you have been bullied before online, you know how it is.
And the effect it has on the person, you
really has bad effects, honestly, because it affects people's mental health.
That's why I say you are a saint, you are spiritual, you are just.
It's not about being.
It's not everyone that can take. Insults.
I can't take
do they scrutinize those platforms?
Of course they won't.
So you carry your full body, say I want to Twitter, I want to that place where they troll. It's just
some people do it unprovoked. Some people do it unprovoked.
Exactly.
Some people do it unprovoked.
If you know that you are not fit for, or you can't step foot inside that trouser, or that's it. You just go away.
Let me tell you.
Comfort. Are you listening to me?
Okay, I can hear you.
People shouldn't troll you. Is your reaction? Do you allow it get to you?
Yeah, thank you.
If it doesn't get to you, find your way.
What I've noticed, right?
Whether you agree or not, people will troll.
They will,
whether
right?
you agree,
and I've noticed
we are saying whether it is good or bad.
No, it is bad actually.
Exactly.
But I've noticed
I've
noticed that when you actually maybe highlight their comments and whatever they said, and you put it out there, and people are condemned, it does not change them. It don't change. They don't send you. They will continue. So you just work on yourself. Make sure you can probably guide your.
You are something like this because you have not been in that shoe, like you have not experienced.
Cyberbullying is
most people commit suicide because of what people say to them online.
Yeah, it's bad actually.
I'm telling you. Yes.
Yeah, in Nigeria.
Yeah, cyberbullying is very bad.
It's very bad. There are some people that
no matter where you get to, if
you get it, no matter how you try to guide yourself.
I'm telling you, because you still have, you still think of it, you still come to your mind. The comment is still there. Like, you make you feel less of a person. It's not like,
let me take what's her name? Pollinature's daughter, for example.
I think you should not be on. I think for people that carry such.
So what if I'm there for the phone?
If you are there for the phone, you make sure you safeguard yourself.
But sometimes it's just
don't come after you. And if a person decides to eat hard on you and come like this conversation fight, you walk away. You know that you protect yourself. It's not that you know that you can't win and you are starting it. And then when you know that this person is getting extremely serious, it's your phone now. You coordinate yourself. You walk away. But you are engaging a person. You keep engaging. Now I'm saying you are coming from the that it should be a platform whereby
everyone is organized.
You foster.
Nobody will say that.
It's
nobody
not
is saying
for
that.
the weak.
Nobody
Twitter
is saying
not
that.
for the weak.
Sure.
Your Instagram is not for the weak. It's for the crazy.
Nobody is saying
that. You find your feet there.
We are saying whether it's good or bad.
I'm not a Twitter person. I don't know if there is this option where you can lock the comment section.
I have zero engagement.
I have on Facebook. So if you don't feel comfortable with people's comments, just lock the comment section.
See, funny enough, I have a Twitter account.
Okay.
I get in there, look at posts, look at people, but you will not find me in the position whereby somebody will corner me and will now bamboozle me. Never.
Me too. I don't comment on
Twitter.
So
if you that you know that,
but
this is your nature.
What is bad is bad.
You want to air your opinion on chat.
What is bad is bad.
I'm ready to take anything.
The fun part is that it's talking out of experience.
No, I'm not talking. I'm talking from the standpoint of somebody that is smart enough to make decision that best suits me. I know that if I go there and collect them, it will affect me emotionally. What do? I go there and look at people that are collecting. I don't go there and be the
Okay, let me give you an example.
Okay.
There was like a trend that was going on TikTok. I don't know if you guys are covered on TikTok very well. Those kind of stuff where you'll be like, I'm proud of my mom. My mom is cute. The girl posted her mom. Innocent girl posted her mom. If you see comments,
bro.
When I go on TikTok and I see a video with 2,000 comments, I just switch off my data and start reading comments and be laughing.
See. Some people post themselves.
Some
people post themselves.
The comments there.
And the comments you get.
If you see the comments there.
See, those people that made those platforms, they made it strictly to make profit. They don't care. Those platforms are not there to make
profit.
If you come there and display your mom, you don't know whether the person is having
Nobody is disputing that.
And you know whether the person is paying that he has a ugly mom or a ugly dad, and you are display. They will obviously they will finish your money now.
Ugly now.
Okay, at this point, he is saying if you don't want to get trolled, right? Just go there, view comments. Okay, what of those who post on a regular basis? How do they curb this?
Let's say
those who post.
If you know that this is my stand. If you are not strong enough to just do it. If you want to,
so I will leave social media because of children that are untrained.
Okay, chill.
See,
Okay,
you want to
post.
That's why I give the example that you can just even post a picture of yourself. And you see those sons of
and they will finish you.
So with that kind of scenario, what will you do? Be ready for what?
You want to post that you're beautiful.
Be ready for what?
Be ready for the backlash of
no. Is it supposed to be like
backlash that we don't need right now because social media is meant to be a good
how will people engage? How will people engage? How will people engage?
That's true.
How will people engage?
Engage negative.
Do they have to engage?
Engage negative.
You don't have to engage.
Oh, praise God. Are you listening to me?
They don't have to engage. Is it must to engage?
Okay, it's for people like us that are good yet.
No, it's not a must to engage. I posted my picture. If it does not look good to you, leave it.
We sleep there.
Why must you say something bad about that person?
Their finger is scratching them.
Yeah.
So I'll just check.
It's my picture now.
It's your picture, yes. Your opinion, yes, and you might be feeling off from
so it's your right to come to my page.
You are not supposed to.
That is the platform for you.
Please, no, you shouldn't say that.
You actually give them the right. I say that. You actually give them the right.
Yes, now.
If you posted your picture and blocked the comment section like disabled, they don't have any right whatsoever.
But that's why they don't
actually,
okay,
right?
Are you listening? I want to ask individually. I'll ask you: is it all pictures that you see that you feel good with?
If I don't feel good with it, I'll just scroll up. If I like it, I just like it.
Everyone is not like you. Everyone is not like you.
That is how it's meant to be. That's those people. People we are talking against. It is not right to enter someone's right and insult them.
Is it that you're not agreeing that it's not right?
I think
I don't want to go.
It's actually wrong. It's actually wrong.
I'm not coming
right? It's actually wrong.
It is wrong.
I'm not coming from the point of whether it's right or not. I'm coming from the point of the platform. Strictly the platform.
Everybody agrees. Yes.
Crazy.
Yes.
You're crazy. You're mad. You're mad.
Everyone is
insane,
mad.
And
most especially
that is the platform for you.
But you know the best part. Anybody that comes for me, I come for them. There was a time I posted a video on TikTok. Like
and you must gain on. You guys gain on.
She's strong. That means she is strong. She has the.
You have the capacity.
Like it's not something I see every time, but I saw it and it was so surprising.
I'm not eating. Are you listening to me? I'm not painting a scenario. I'm not eating.
Okay.
Like 2 days. Somebody before you post pictures, everywhere good for you now. Before you.
What if it's my throwback?
Listen now. I've not eaten for like 2 days, and then. I'm just there to like keep my somebody comes there acting all pompous and I'm using my data to watch the person.
Baba, you are pained.
That's what I'm saying. That environment.
Which one is feeling all pompous? It's your business.
For the toxic.
The person is not pompous.
It's for the toxic.
It's bad, bro.
It's for those that are mad.
You are viewing from hate.
Mama,
toxicity is bad.
You want to build the platform so that it suits you always.
No, nobody's asking you.
Nobody's saying that.
Nobody's asking you to
You're
do
not
that.
viewing from jealousy now.
I'm
Jealous.
I'm telling you what that person is feeling. You posted a picture, you are feeling great.
You don't feel great about his picture.
Why would you feel great?
Why
You
would you
feel
feel
great.
great? This is picture now.
Hold on.
Look at your
This is
picture
picture
on
now.
your phone.
If you're not,
Why you sharing
you
it
will not
to
feel
the
that
world?
way now.
Why you sharing it to the world?
So what's that the
Who cares
essence of
about your
social media?
Let's use on social media. Share what you want to share.
What's the essence of social media?
It is my phone. It is my comment section. I post whatever I like, irrespective of. I should feel good. So you are feeling good.
Actually,
Bamboozling
it
you
is
makes
not.
me
If
feel
you are
good.
commenting,
I'm not coming from
excuse me. If you are commenting under someone else's post, it is not your comment section, right?
Like,
okay,
person's
I need to
comment
feel
section.
good. Now the person is feeling good. I need to feel good. See,
It's not your comment section.
I'm telling you,
If you want to feel good, if you want to feel good,
I'm trying to tell
if you want
you
to
why
feel
the
good,
person is actually responding. And you listen, and then you posted your fine picture. Now you are feeling all goofy and yes.
You don't have a beef.
Goofy with you.
No, the person does not have a beef with you.
I'm using my data.
It sound as if a picture. If I don't feel good with it, I should express myself. So that when you express yourself,
if you don't want me to express myself on your picture, they wouldn't have left me a comment section to post.
Sure.
And
You need to say your comment section. Because I need to have my own opinion about your picture.
Exactly. So are you getting it now?
Yes, now. Just block your comment section since you gave me access to your privacy.
Yes, now. I can. Okay. For the records, those, I'm not for the good. It's a middle ground. So I'm trying to put myself in the shoe of the person posting and the person commenting. Now, for the person that is posting, I'm in pain. I'm not eating for 3 days.
People like you.
Somebody will still come for you. Shebi, you did part of those people that voted Tinubu. They will finish you. That is what makes that place. If you come there, everybody, you're a nice person. God bless you. My brother is well with you.
And he's always like that. The bottom line is your tone. You know, say if they gather you, something will do you.
If they gather you,
the bottom line
you go feel am. So that's how it is.
The bottom line is
not everybody.
It should not be so.
I am saying that
right?
Whenever you are posting it, be ready for the good, the bad, and the ugly. That's what I'm saying.
At the end of the day, people can't have their own life now. Because
people
like you are the reason why they don't feel good enough.
When Davido had these cases of impregnating people, were you not part of those people?
I don't throw
in good faith and be sincere. Did you at some point that Davido owned too much? I'm going to ask you, did you?
I had that thought in my mind and I discussed it with my friends, but you won't see me talk about it like type it.
Please, did you?
Well, it's actually not right now. So
no.
Did you?
I did not. Nah. I'm a Davido fan.
But look at
I mean the devil for you.
Ashiwaju baby. But look at Ashiwaju baby.
Me, when I had cases of bro, I think you need to come on this. These people are really saints.
They will get my issue. If I come here, don't understand that.
I didn't hear my opinion though.
Okay.
I didn't comment, but this guy said, "Wetin dey worry is just a knack
in the comment section.
I did not hear my opinion.
If
I had my way.
No,
I did not hear my opinion now.
So
you didn't hear your opinion.
It's because I decided to be civil and I'm this reserved and conservative person. You can't, bro. Would you come on social media and tell people to be all in your favor? If people are all in your favor, say something is wrong with you.
Really?
Yes, you don't know. Yes, something is wrong with you. Yes,
okay,
I'm telling you.
So people can't feel good anymore.
I'm going to take this as an artist here. When you drop a song, you should actually look for the bad critics first.
Sure.
Because the good critics, if you get a good fact, you're going to keep doing shit. Though it might not be good, or it might be good. But first of all, look out for the bad. Those bad people, those bad things you think those people are saying are actually the things you need to focus on. Work on.
You cannot agree completely to that.
No, really.
The way you handle things and the way
people are people that don't want to see them succeed. So you cannot always listen to critics.
That is why I brought it in.
People have haters. I hope you know.
You want to tell me? Okay, let me bring this in up. This kid drops album, drops EP, and he doesn't even put adverts on them. But then his last his last album wasn't even really it. It has numbers, but it's not it. But then Wizkid dropped a new star and project called S2. Yo, you could see Wizkid, you could literally see him lately doing videos with the songs playing on the background. Normal Wiz would drop songs and just go and sit. But these things are the things that fans have noticed. Fans have criticized the gains. Those are his critics he's getting from the fans. Sure, you get. That does not stop the fact that he's getting good people that are always backing him, saying, yo, Wiz, we like you don't come out, you don't talk, you don't do this, you don't do that.
We cannot funny enough, you know that all those critics are not from a position of well-being.
Exactly.
They are of spite.
Yes.
They actually hate him.
Exactly. So
they actually hate him. But you don't say
if you hate me, then why
you
can't say anything good in me?
Whereby people with
say what they want.
Complexity of emotions will come.
Bro, if
the minute you understand that, you rest your case.
If you hate me, you cannot see anything good in me. I might drop the best song of the
They will always find a fault in it.
You will look for that fault.
Even those that don't know how to play a keyboard, we drag you to the last. You don't know anything, that's drag you.
That's what I'm talking about. You don't have to expect it to be in your favor all the time. Even me as a person, I feel if whatsoever you are doing, bro, don't expect people to always be on your side.
People come for you, say, why they come for all like this? Will you be pained or is a normal?
See, if it's me, I'll be doing that
who is not emotionally stable.
Immediately, I will tweet
you. I'm trying to say that before you upload that picture, you don't know
nobody likes
you uploaded that picture by yourself. Nobody actually did that for your
right? So you can't completely avoid it on social media. I think that's what it's saying. You can't completely avoid it on social media.
Yes, you can. But that's what we are talking against.
Okay, some people you cannot curb. There's no way you can curb.
It's called social media
nuisance, right? There's no way you can curb it. If you are posting anything, right, just disable your comment section if you want to.
That's
ready for anything. Disable your comment section. I'll be ready for anything.
Yeah. Once
whatever
you bring
comes.
your private life outside now, you've brought room
Expect
for
public
people
opinion.
to come and say things
And
about
you're
your
supposed
life.
to take it.
That's why it's called social media. You will not come and say, I don't know you personally, but now you're coming outside to tell me that you're a man, you're a woman beater. What you are like that? You're telling me, okay, the comment section now is for me to bring my own opinion on why you are beating a woman. If I support you or not to support
like
you.
something happened between Lady Bakari and Eniola Badmus, I think 2 weeks ago. You go and check her page. She launched a book and titled it How to Become a Millionaire or something like that. Okay. So she posted about her week. She said, why is no one talking about my 1 million naira week? You know what Eniola Badmus posted on her status? She said it in Yoruba that Talo Washo Pastor Ajidara. That is the clothes she wore, the material, it's just satin. And she claimed that she's launching a book worth millions of naira. When you now check the our social media comment section, people were like, Auntie, you are not okay. Auntie, who is your makeup artist? She said, Yala, yeah.
So she's ready for
it. She was ready for
you can't respond to everything.
I was just laughing that day.
People are different now. People are different.
Even with the one that said that she was
let's start playing from the
I think
not everybody has the kind of the kind of strong mind that she has.
Like, if you check
not everybody can respond like that.
Like if you check most.
Imagine you posting a harmless picture of yourself and then people from nowhere just flock to your comment section. They're saying, "Who is this? Who is this mom?"
Bro, I think we are still going back and forth.
I don't care.
Really.
Just forget about it. Don't.
Do you know my opinion? We are still going back and forth.
It is not
right.
Self-esteem.
He mentioned something. It's social media, right?
Yeah.
And you decided to post something about your personal life on social media. It's just be ready for two things.
Even for the fact that they are commenting on your page means that you are getting relevant.
See, you are saying you are saying
in the wrong way.
No, I said the fact that you will still get it from both sides. If you post a picture and people are not commenting, just know that something is wrong with you.
Exactly.
And I think I agree with what he said. It's social media. So expect people's opinion. Exactly. Then you should have the mindset that, well, people are going to comment bad or good. That's if you want to get good compliments, you want to see what people
why do you think
let it be at the back of your mind that I might get trolled and people will actually compliment me and be ready for anything.
Yes,
and also, if you don't want to be trolled, you are not emotionally strong, you can't take insults, right? Disable, no. If you cannot date your house and you have to post, disable the comment section.
People are forgetting. You people are forgetting the real purpose of social media. Social media was created for friends to connect. That's every social media.
Primary purpose now,
every
but
social
it
media.
has evolved. It has
evolved.
past
But that's the foundation.
Do you know that
That's the foundation of every social media.
I love what you just said.
That's the purpose of every social media. Facebook. Is it Facebook?
Okay, wait.
Is it Twitter? It is for friends to connect.
I think you listen to
So,
something about
a
Amazon
random
and Facebook.
stranger.
So you mean investors now? I'll pitch a particular app to investors. Are you getting me? That I want to build this thing and okay, here's my plan. And do you think investors will come in just for the fact that I want my friends to comment? How many friends do you have? You can't have a million friends.
I am giving you an example. I'm giving you an example.
I'm working on your example.
Wait, let me finish. Social media was created for friends to connect, right?
Yeah.
Now I posted a nice picture of myself.
Feeling
So that my
yourself.
friends
to the public is not your friends. Limited to your friends. Why?
Wait.
So you opinion. Since it's public,
we are here for violence.
No, there's a provision for you to post your pictures or whatever to friends only, and then to the public. If you post it to the public, everyone to have their opinion.
The fact that you guys are siding people's wrong.
It's not wrong. Actually, it's wrong.
So you think
totally
it's right for someone to stay on their bed?
It's wrong, but you can't avoid it. Like you can't.
How will I make
It's wrong.
money? How will I make money?
Is it paying you? Comment it. Does it pay you?
Those people that
are getting paid now.
If you are verified on Twitter, the reactions you get on your post are being paid for.
That paid for being a troll.
Yeah, they just started that now, but people have been trolling since 2005.
Yo, bro, do you know your friends too also troll you?
No, friends.
If you post picture on your WhatsApp, NS will troll me.
Friends.
The picture
No, that one is cruise different.
Cruise too is what those
Stranger, I'm
people
talking
are
about
telling you,
random.
bro.
I'm talking about random strangers,
Those
bro.
things, it's still cruise. They are catching with you.
Which kind of cruise? Random stranger coming to my
Bro,
comment section and
off
insulting
your
me.
comment section is there.
That
No,
part
that's
said
the
that
solution to
social
the
media.
problem.
He said social
That's
media
just
was
the
primarily
solution.
created.
That's just the solution. I'm talking about the
That's
problem.
why you
and the
created
rest
an
now.
app.
I'm talking about
and
this
that
problem
section.
here.
Create awareness.
There's this documentary I watched on Netflix now, and then it was about the harmful effect of social media now, and it brought about this idea that now what they are doing in social media is just to keep you, the user, viewed to the screen.
Yeah.
Now, because now they want to monetize it now. They're looking at the monetization of all this social media, this thing, Facebook. So now they are looking for a way for you to be glued on screen. That's why they now brought about content creation, payment, monetization, and the rest.
Okay, let me.
Now, if you, for them to make money now through, because when you want to, this is their analytics now. Once somebody wants to do an ad, they'll, all these things are business. So if you want to run an ad, they'll tell you that this is how many people, this is much engagement you can get. So now they want you that you're posting to be able to post controversial stuff that will bring a lot of people to that place, to bring a lot of people glued to their platform.
But
because they have
all of that started,
So all these
all of that
channels
started.
and all of that, don't they also have a large pool of people?
Do you know that people throw them to?
For positivity.
Let me buttress the point. See this platform, when you post your picture, you want to go there in the next maybe 6 months and go back and see the pictures there. Yeah. All those things there, there are a lot of money, huge fundings to make sure those things are there for you when you come back in the next 1 year. And those things are money. And if you want, they want that platform such that their engagement, they don't care about. You think they care about your friends? They don't care. That's why Facebook. They didn't do it for friendship. They did it, to stay in business.
That's why they say actually provide a WhatsApp for you when it's only your friends that
Please, can we agree on something?
And that's why they give out WhatsApp. It's not like social media gives
No, you're not saying it's not monetary.
Bro,
that is the reason for this notification.
Can we agree on something? Because I think the reason we're having this back and forth, a group is trying to say, okay, this is wrong, is okay, it should not be right. even though social media is a place where everyone airs their opinion, good and bad, but should it be? Is it right?
No, it is not. That
is it right?
It's not right. It's not right.
Is it right?
Is it right
or wrong?
No, your opinion.
Not.
To you, it might be bad. To me, it might be good.
Really?
No.
Yes.
Put your shoes in the person who's being trolled.
There's not like
they have public and private.
I feel good when I'm cruising with you, when I'm making you feel,
you feel good.
I feel good.
Have you been trolled and you felt good?
That's what I do.
No, have you been trolled and you felt
I'm going to
good?
tell you, me, I've been trolled before.
And
you felt good.
I play games with my friend. When my friend gets to win and he throws me, I get so pained that.
So that's
exactly. You're not supposed to make people feel like that.
I feel pain too, but I know that this platform
is a normal thing, right?
This platform is not for my friends. Because how many friends do I have to keep this platform going? And as a businessman, the orientation is to make profit. They don't care about. They didn't create it because you are saying social media was created so that I'm coming. I'm trying to say social media was created for friends to reach out. Yes, for friends to reach out. But that friend is not sustaining because you as a person in your spanning across your lifetime. And then, okay, let's say you live 120. You can't have a million friends. It depends on it. Now, if you will be having a million friends, it depends on your influence. And then there are A-list persons that are conjure the number of influence. But
everybody wants a million friends.
Me now, but I get 50 friends or people that will be glued to me.
Yeah.
Your friends will not keep that platform.
Some people just want to. Some people just want to post and
if you want to realize
and post. Some people just want to take good pictures and post.
Take good pictures.
It's just like you posting on your WhatsApp status. Okay, your WhatsApp status now. You have people viewing your status, hundreds of people. Will you tell me that they have the right?
They are those who have your contacts or whose contacts you have, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Are you telling me now that they have the right to slide into your DM and start insulting you?
Bro, actually,
it's also public now.
Bro, it's public, and they have the right. Since you posted
WhatsApp don't even insult you
because they are close friends.
No, I'm just saying. It's just an example.
Trolling your WhatsApp
is your friend, right? The person you're familiar with.
It's just an example.
On your Instagram now.
Stringed it to. But if you go on Twitter,
now people do WhatsApp too. People do WhatsApp. I'm saying people do Twitter.
Have they forgotten the fact that this?
It's just different social media.
These platforms has places whereby they dictate if they actually tell you, do you want your post to be seen by
everybody? Thank you. That's it. So,
bro, if you don't want to, it is your decision.
Okay, calm down now.
Yeah, that's right.
You said you're an upcoming musician.
Yeah.
So you want to tell me because of the troll or anything now? You should
close
your friends.
Okay, see, that's why I told you there's a way you can take something that I will take it. Yeah. For me now, I like to live better person.
Yeah.
My critics makes me want to look at what this bro. You saw something that's not nice,
bro,
and I'm gonna look at it.
And that's
of hatred.
I said
I still pick a good.
I agree with you.
Because that person, if he's saying something out of hatred, you will gain something. You don't pick
it's not everything you get from. It's not everything you get from.
See, that's why it is a reason for a social media manager. If you know you cannot handle the pressure of social media, give somebody to handle you. Somebody like Burna Boy said. Somebody like Burna Boy said that he does not even handle his Twitter.
Because you can, if you are very influential and you are always not, because bro, there's a way you will be. You will not even have time for your phone.
Yeah, that's true.
So if you don't have time for your phones and you have a social media platform and you are influential, people need to see what's up with you. That's one thing. You have to keep up.
You are right. Does not mean that.
You are a public figure. You have to keep up, and it's that keeping up they are coming to see. And as people coming to troll you, you just have to understand that this thing these people are doing is for fun.
It's just normal.
For fun.
It's for fun.
You guys heard about this girl, the bad girl that her stuff went viral last year now. You heard about it, right? Till today, she's still being trolled. Is that for fun? That's messing with her mental health.
How did her nude get online?
That same social media.
And how did it get on social media?
Because she obviously sent it to somebody.
Why did she send it to somebody?
Obviously, a boyfriend or a
why would you send? If you want to send something to your boyfriend, if you don't trust him
to trust him?
if you're supposed to trust, then you're supposed to hold him responsible. So he leaked it,
Yeah,
so you're supposed to hold that person responsible for that.
After she has held him responsible, what about the other people, the extra people that are trolling her?
Sorry, because the thing is that when you are trolled. Yes, those people are still trolling now. They are it's another person posting it. The boyfriend posted it, not she. Fine, but it's the boyfriend's fault. Anything coming on social media,
the boyfriend is not being trolled.
Yeah,
because
the boyfriend
is not being trolled.
So that is why you don't need to say stuff like that.
People are meant to blame the guy for leaking that stuff because
I don't think they know.
For a moment, I asked myself, why are you actually sending your boyfriend?
So it's actually not good, but it's a place for and don't expect anything. It's actually not good, right?
What you frowning for is my ego. Better let's talk about it. Oh, better let's talk about it. What's eating you up? Or you got some baby mama issues you're dealing with? Better let's talk about it. If 2-year-old is
This week, I found cause to worry about young men. Most young men are single. Most young women are not.
The normal way, actually, that people start relationships in the vast majority of cultures is to be like, it is like semi-arranged marriage, right? Like not the full, you've never met this person before, 13-year-olds, whatever, getting betrothed, like not like that, but the sort of you're introduced by family members, mutual friends, you're known in the community, you go in church, whatever it is, and then both of your families like consent to the marriage and it works out okay. But the expectation isn't like, the expectation of marriage up until relatively recently was that you would have an economic relationship, and a reproductive relationship, but you weren't best friends.
Mm-hmm.
And actually, I don't think husbands and wives used to talk to each other as much as they do now. I think people used to have much more homosocial kind of lives.
Mm-hmm.
You'd hang out with other men, you'd hang out with other women. You wouldn't necessarily hang out a lot with the opposite sex, including your spouse. So this idea that like the going up to a person in the bar is like the normal and natural way of starting relationships, I don't think is historically accurate.
You might be wondering why on earth is there a 30-minute countdown before the show starts. The show starts 5 p.m. West African time on Tuesday. So the whole essence of this 30-minute countdown is to allow people who are subscribed for the show, for the live stream, to join us. What you can do right now is call your friends, your families, gather together in the chat as we count down to the live stream. 5 p.m. Tuesdays, West African time is when the show starts. Okay, so make sure you subscribe. You click the like button, you click the bell so that you get notified as soon as we start. So we'll start in a couple of minutes, all right? I'm looking forward to see you then.
There's a presumption that you should get married, and if you don't get married, there's something wrong with you. If you've got a girlfriend and you've been with her for 5 years, and you say to someone, we're getting married, they go, oh, that's great. You know, they don't go, why? You're happy. Why would you get married? Like everything's going fine. Why would you put yourself through that? Why would you run that risk? If you say to someone, we've been together 5 years, and we've decided we're not gonna get married. We're gonna move in together, but we're not gonna get married. Ooh. What's wrong? You have intimacy issues? What's your problem? Meanwhile, 56% end in divorce. It's literally fits the legal definition of negligence. Marriage is an inherently negligent activity. It's like owning a lion. I've been doing this for over 20 years, and I still get misty-eyed at weddings. Like I still really, there's something in me that goes like, you know, maybe it'll work out for these two.
You still believe in love?
Sweet. I absolutely believe in love. I think love is wonderful. But love and marriage have very little to do with each other. I don't think there's much of a correlation there. And I think that's where we got off track. I don't think I can learn everything I need to know about myself from myself. I think having someone around me who sees my blind spots, and that doesn't have to be a romantic partner. That could be a friend, that could be any number of things. But there is something wonderful about romantic connection. We know that. I mean, the other statistic is 56% of marriages end in divorce, but 84% of people who get divorced are remarried within 5 years of their divorce.
Really?
So think about that. So now you've done it and failed and felt the pain of the loss, and within 5 years, 84% are remarried. Listen, you want to test that theory. The next time you're out with a couple who've been together for a while and it like seems like they maybe got in a fight or they're just like kind of being, you know, impatient with each other at the table, you know, when you go like a group thing, just say to them, so tell me about how you met. Tell me the story of how you met. And everything on them changes. Like they go back to that place. I have this fantasy that if I could be invisible, I have about 8 clients that I'd like to sneak into their house and find their wedding album. Like I know it's in the attic somewhere or something, because I would love to see what it looked like when these people loved each other, because they are weaponized against each other now, and we are trying to kill each other, and we're taking every secret, every intimacy, everything, and we're just
at their ugliest.
At their ugliest, at their worst. At some point, you were like, there's 7.3 billion people in the world, and you're the one. Like you're the one I just want to be with. And smell and touch and like that feeling, we all know that feeling of like just the electricity of another person, you know, and tying that to the technology of marriage to me makes almost no sense whatsoever. And I actually think it's almost antagonistic because there's so much expectation that comes with marriage culturally. We've created so much stuff around it. Like when you marry someone, they're supposed to be, at least in the modern Western model, your best friend, best roommate, best co-parent, best travel partner, best roommate, best everything, best activity partner. Like how would one person be all of those things? That's insane. Like whoever came up with the word soulmate, really we should be paying, like divorce lawyers should be paying that person dividends. Because we've convinced people that if this person isn't meeting every one of your needs, checking all of these boxes, they're not your soulmate. Your soulmate would know exactly what to do, exactly what to say at exactly the right time.
I had a guy, am I supposed to mention his name? Okay, he was sweet to the core. That time, I feel like, in fact, make I just marry him. He had money, everything was all right. They gave birth to me. Was born with a silver spoon, but with condition, make crayfish bend, and everything flopped after my daddy died. So it was not easy for me going to school. My mom had a petty business, made me do things that I was not meant to do, and in the process, things happened. He came up as a friend. He came up, and I felt that they were just the same thing. He was sweet, pass mark, yes, checking everything. He wants my progress. Everything was just right. Honestly, I'm still regretting because the wife he got married to, in fact,
you're better than her.
Yes, I am far better than
How
her.
do you know?
Well, it's your judgment, though.
It's not. It's not.
The wife might not see it the same way.
Well,
No,
the wife will be
he would still talk. Like we talk like
You say talk
like
to the guy.
friends. We are friends.
Of course, he can't tell you that your wife is better
No,
than
no,
your wife is better
no.
than you.
See, let me tell you something. With the relationship we have gone so far,
he opens up to you.
I regretted because I was the one that messed up.
Yeah,
Yes, I messed up. I just had to like call it off, and I do things that pushed him because I wanted to be free. I felt at that time he was stalking me, wanted to know what I was going like doing every corner. My mom too, even my mommy was, call him today. He cried though. With this whole thing that happened recently, if I remember that thing, I feel bad, like so pained, because where I should be standing right now with me, another person is there.
Hey everyone, as a reminder, the show will start in a couple of minutes time. It's 5 p.m. West African time on Tuesdays that we run the live stream. You get an opportunity to call in and talk to us. The link to call into the show with your video will be in the video chat. So just ensure you hang out in the video chat, chat with people, get to meet new people, and we'll see you in a couple of minutes.
Okay, so what are the top signs of a catfish?
Yeah, the biggest one, of course, is that they're going to ask for money. But, that may seem kind of obvious to some people, but you got to remember that these relationships oftentimes are accelerated really quickly. People are love bombing. And so then people are feeling like they are really engaged with this person and invested in that relationship. And another thing is that the person just is never available to actually meet or see in a video. They're always just messaging, so that's a big sign to look out for as well.
Okay, what are some other ways that you can check to make sure the person that you're actually talking to is who they say they are?
Yeah, I always love Google reverse image search, so I recommend doing that, of course, as well as get them on a video chat or meet them in person as soon as you can. You can it's easy to do just a FaceTime or a Zoom date up front, so that way you're actually talking to a legitimate person. And then also do your diligence. Look them up on social media.
Nothing wrong with a little deep dive. Yeah, not at all.
Of course.
All right, how can you protect yourself from being catfished?
Yeah, well, of course, never send money to anyone, but also do your research on people, and if somebody seems too good to be true, well, it probably is. So it's important to look them up on the different sites, and then also make sure you're meeting people through legitimate means, not just on some kind of weird website. There's some that are better than others, and they ask people to even upload their IDs and stuff, so that can be good.
Okay, so if someone suspects or thinks that they are talking to a catfisher, what would you suggest that they actually do?
Well, right away you need to block them, and then report them through whatever site that you've met them on. You can bring it up to them so they aren't able to do it to other people. And then if you have been scammed financially, make sure you report it to the authorities.
Now, you may be thinking that 30 is actually a better time to settle down than 20 or even 25, and I agree with you. But grabbing whoever you're living with or sleeping with when everyone on Facebook starts walking down the aisle is not progress. The best time to work on your marriage is before you have one, and that means being as intentional with love as you are with work. Picking your family is about consciously choosing who and what you want, rather than just making it work or killing time with whoever happens to be choosing you.
Like dating people in the UK here is very different from dating in Nigeria. People do not randomly walk up to you on the street and be like, hey, oh, you look good, and then start talking to you. You know those things we do in Nigeria? They don't do it here because apparently it is creepy. People find it creepy. So for the past 6 months that I've been here, nobody, and I repeat, nobody has walked up to me to, talk to me or chike me, like we say, like to ask me out, to toast me like bread. Nobody has done that here in the UK, like randomly. It doesn't happen. So a few weeks back, my flatmate, she's from Zimbabwe, and she was like, Chidera, since you've been here, has anybody ever asked you out? Like, she was legit worried. She was like, because I think I'm not as attractive as I used to be. And I'm like, no. It's just the way it is here. People do not ask people out on the streets the way we do it in Africa or in Nigeria precisely. So my friends told me that here, if you want to meet people, you've got to go online. You got to use the dating apps in it. You got to use Tinder, you got to use Hinge, you got to use Bumble or the dating app.
Boxes everywhere. And the rule is the boxes don't touch.
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about life. Let's talk about food. Let's talk about sex. Let's talk about me. Let's talk about God. Let's talk about it. Ooh, let's talk about it.
This my ex-boyfriend. Let me just say ex-boyfriend. So I think 3 months ago, I told him that I was pregnant, that I'm pregnant right now. So he told me that he does not want it, that we should try to abort or this. And me, I don't want to abort. So I told him that I can't abort the baby. So it was like, then if I cannot abort it, then I should sort myself. That went by. Then a few weeks ago, I called him. So he felt I had aborted the pregnancy. Or probably I was not pregnant, but I was trying to make it up or prank him. I called him that. So I'm still pregnant though. So what do we do about it? It's like, send me your account number. I said, for what? He said, how much do you need? I'm like, I don't understand. For what? It's like, the money that used to remove it, like we are getting rid of it. And I'm like, no. I told you that I'm not changing my mind on this one. I can't abort it. So